try to set you guys up. We'll see here. I'm trying to do this on my tablet and it's not working. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, I was just bored and got out of the shower and thought we could hang out. Why not? So I have to see how this works because, okay, show that. I'm doing this on my phone, which I've not done before. So if you're in here, can you say something? Because I'm just not sure how this is going to like pop up on my end. And let me know if you can hear me okay. Because I wanted to be in bed tonight, guys. Yeah. I'm not sure. So I'm just kind of playing right now. Oh, okay. Amberly, hi. Girl going green, hey. Okay, so it's popping up on the side. Sorry, guys. This is like, I have to learn it on this way. Oh, and Coco's coming. Hi. So these are going by fast. So I will try to keep up for sure. What are you girls doing tonight? I just got out of the shower and I just thought we could hang out. Sorry, I'm going to kind of move you guys a little bit because I'm trying to find the right setup here. Hi, Anna. I can see your guys' name. I can't see like who's coming in, but when you type, I can totally see you. Cat. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Yeah. Amberly, did you enjoy it? I hope you did. I like doing it like a little bit different this time. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Hi, Paula. Yay, I'm glad you're on here. Oh, I loved it. You're just laying right here, Coco. She can like see the chat bar going. Oh, get some rest, girl. Watching the Craigslist Killer and like the movie on Lifetime. It's on my DVR. It's one of the best. It's great. Hi, Debbie. So if I click this, okay, show. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. It's just not showing me. They go fast. Yeah, I really, really am impressed with the Thrive stuff, so I hope you enjoy shopping. Definitely do the app. And I think I just saw it go by. Mom of 4 vegan, like any ideas? Personally, if they're not already vegan, I would I would just say like go slow with it, especially if they're a little bit older and they're not used to eating vegan. That's kind of the case for us. Our kid is 7. He just turned 7. And, you know, in the house now, he eats vegan with us because that's all we have here. But when it comes to, like, the outside world, it's a lot harder. So I would just say go slow and just get really creative with foods to try to get them to try new things. And take it day by day because it's definitely not super simple. What made me want to turn vegan? You know what? I am actually thinking Nate's off tomorrow and I'm hoping we'll have a chance to sit down and kind of like talk about that and do a video. I mean, but in a nutshell, just to tell you too, really what for both of us, like the starting reason was health. Have a great night, girl. Get some rest. And then it turned into a lot more. That's awesome. That's so great that they're open to new things. Like, get creative. I remember for me, it was even like, because my kid was definitely a huge cheese lover. Hi, Anna. And I remember I actually did a cheese quesadilla because he loved that for so long. I know. And I actually added like spinach to it, and that really like just to get him to try it, and he loved it. Okay, can I bring your chats back? Because I can't. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Hi. Okay. So they're going by so fast. Get comfy. I feel like there should be a way that I can like make the chat stay up. cousin. How's it going? Hi, Cassie. Keep it down, Coco. Keep it down. What's this? What is this? Oh, hold on. That's not good. Hold on. And I'm sorry if it's not like the best like quality. Oh, what did I do? Huh. Quiet. Let's calm down. How do I get... Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. I learned something. I can... Okay. All right. I can... Never mind, guys. We're good. I can scroll up and down on here. Okay. Pink coffee. I love you too. That's awesome. Food prep is so important. Quit the cat. I'm sorry. Cousin, stop. No bacon. Peanut butter and jelly is always a good one, for sure. Cassie, that's awesome. That's so great. So, ideas for husbands' lunches. Nate, for the most part, to be honest, he loves just taking like a big salad. But what I like to do for him is like make a big salad, kind of have a base, and then I'll add like a lot of like chunkier vegetables, if you will, on top, so he can eat those first with like hummus, because he always takes like a thing of hummus with him, so that's a good one too. And then he can kind of like eat the toppings of his salad, okay, and then actually have the salad after. It's kind of like a 2-in-1. That's one of his like favorites. He's pretty simple though, but totally PB&J is awesome. Forgive my hair, guys. I totally just got out of the shower and I was just lonely tonight, so I thought I'd pop on. But what else does he like to take? Wraps, mostly hummus though, and like just whatever we have. I have not tried the Gardein sweet and sour bites. Is it like a sweet and sour chicken kind of thing? Hold on. Okay, I'm so glad I figured this out. Mason jar oats, that would be really good too, for sure. Like the overnight oats. Yep, salads and wraps. Yep, it's just kind of simple. Of course. Oh my gosh, really? So you're gonna get a mini pig? Oh girl, did you watch my last vlog? And right now we're hitting the stage with him right now where he's starting to grow his tusks. And so this cat we're gonna have to like get them filed down. I'm not looking forward to it at all. This cat. Oh, really? That's cool. So Sacramento area, actually, I know if Paula, if you're still in here, I know you're near that area. You might be able to speak to it a little bit more. We're about 3 hours south of Sacramento. I've been there before, but it's been years, and I don't necessarily know a ton about it, but I haven't heard anything either, like, bad. Sorry, dogs. Hi, Elizabeth. I was bored tonight, so I went live again, Elizabeth. You know what I've been doing, guys, recently? I have never done YouNow. I have an account. Couldn't even really tell you exactly what my URL is. I'm sure I could figure it out. The point is I've never like done it myself, like the whole going live. But I've been watching some live streams lately on there. And I did that last night to Shannon Rose. I don't know if you're familiar, but she's pretty popular. And I was watching that like way longer than I want to admit. And it was just kind of like cool just to kick back together. And so I just wanted to pop on again. I normally wouldn't do this probably when I already had an upload today, but whatever, right? Hi, Betty. I'm glad you're on. Good. I'm glad you like the live ones. Just been more into it lately, and I have a little bit more time, which is cool. Good night, Cassie. Yes, it would definitely be late in Michigan. Hey, girl. Anna, I don't, to be honest, have like a true schedule. But earlier today, I'm going live, but earlier today I did post on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat what you guys prefer as far as where I go live when I do. Like, do you, and I want to get your feedback on that even here of, do you prefer live streams on Instagram? Do you prefer them on Facebook or here? And actually, a lot of you said Facebook, and I'm not opposed to that at all. So I was kind of thinking maybe tomorrow I could do like a get ready with me live on Facebook. I thought that would be kind of cool. But let me know, what do you guys prefer when it comes to watching live streams? But really, Anna, yeah, I don't really have like a true set schedule, but I do want to do it more often for sure. You like this better than You Now? You Now is very new. It really is. And in some parts, I'm like, okay, it's cool. It seems pretty interactive and stuff. And then it also seems like there's a lot going on. So I'm not that familiar with it. Oh, cool. I actually found this at Victoria's Secret a couple months ago now, I think. And it was on clearance, and I was like, yeah, why not? Thank you. See, that's the thing too, Elizabeth, is I like to come on here because the majority of you are here. And I know that not all of you have all the social media outlets, so I totally understand. So I'm definitely going to try to do a little bit everywhere. Oh, Debbie, that sucks. I wouldn't have known that off the top of my head. I really wouldn't have. That's a bummer. I hate that. But you have to be careful. You have to like look for like all those things. That's again what I loved about doing that Thrive Market haul was that, sorry if my hand is like right here, I'm just keeping it scrolled. Is I could literally go to the vegan tab and just browse and not have to really read the labels because everything was vegan friendly. So that was kind of cool. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely do that, because that was just very refreshing for once, right? Hi, Lilith. Betty, where's hubby tonight? Yeah, I know it's late your way. My Instagram, Anna, is CenterKim10. Cool, Paula, cool. Hi, lovely bishops. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was thinking, guys, I don't know how late I'll be on here. My phone's right there. But it is like 8:40 here. Nate won't be home for a few hours still, so I don't think he'll be able to pop on. But I was going to say he could like come too. But maybe we'll do this one night together too. Okay, so a lot of you like it here more. You know what was kind of frustrating, though, is the last one I did like a week and a half ago or whatever it was. And I'm sorry, my AC just turned on, so it might be a little bit loud. I guess a lot of you got the notification that I went live like 2 days later, which was completely pointless. But did you guys get the notification like right away this time? Because you guys popped on pretty quick, so that was great. Okay, let me go back up a little. Amberly, pretty much, to be honest, my go-to for sure is Trader Joe's. I think they just have like such a great variety. Their produce is always good, at least for us. So Trader Joe's is like my hands down go-to. But I gotta admit, if you are looking for something really specific that's vegan friendly, so far I'm loving Thrive now because they have like everything. I love Whole Foods as far as like you walk in, it's a beautiful store, but it's so expensive. Hey girl. Hi. Nate's at work too, Betty. But he is off tomorrow, so I'm hoping we can like pop on somewhere again. I don't want to like annoy you guys, but I just thought we could hang out. And you guys know I've been kind of in like a funk lately, and I just wanted to hang out with you guys. Jordan, are you saying you just got the notification now? So it's not too bad of a delay, because I've been on now for 15 minutes and saw my post on Facebook. Cool. Yeah, if you guys do have other social media, definitely follow me there, because I always try my best to like keep you guys updated when I'm gonna do these everywhere on all the outlets. Cool. Hey, peekaboo. Cool, I'm glad you got this one. Elizabeth, be sure to click the bell next to the subscribe button, and hopefully that would fix it too. But I know a lot of you have done that too, and sometimes it's still hit and miss. Yeah, I saw your comment earlier, Elizabeth, that you love Thrive too. That's awesome. Happy to see you too. Cool. Is it morning where you are, peekaboo? It is 8:40 p.m. here. Yay, Betty. Crazy beautiful MUA. Do you have the bell clicked next to the subscribe button too for my channel? I'm just wondering if maybe that's part of it. Hi, Shay. That's a good idea, to do like lunch wrap ideas for kid-friendly ones. You really can't go wrong though with making like a PB&J wrap for sure, but that's a good idea. Kenya, hi, from all the way in Atlanta. So we have a Sprouts here too, and we were going quite a bit this year, and then we kind of fell off and kind of just went back to pretty much Trader Joe's and Costco. But I love Sprouts too, and they definitely do have a good array, like assortment of things. I know, I wish we had an Aldi too. I have heard really good things about Aldi and Meijer, and we don't have either of those. And actually, I don't even know where the closest one is. Even like, I don't even think nearby towns have it. Aw, it sucks, Elizabeth. I'm sorry. I'm really not sure. Sometimes YouTube is like on its game, and other times it's a hot mess. 8:40 a.m. where you are. Yeah, we are a 12-hour difference. Aw, thank you, Jasmine. It's doing pretty well. The green beans in it were like the first that were seeds that I planted, and those were like the first to like actually like pop up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And now they're like not doing so hot, but the zucchini and the cucumbers are definitely doing good. And we did make it ourselves. I should, got to give credit where credit's due, but Nate pretty much did that one on its own, and he did a good job. I have a video, if I remember correctly, it's titled DIY, like do it yourself, veggie garden. You might be able to find that just like probably a month or two back now. And we did it kind of vlog style, but it kind of shows how we made it. Yeah, I think Sprouts primarily is more West Coast, but I know that they are kind of getting that way. Yeah, I hope we get one of the Aldis though. Oh, that's cool. You're getting more Trader Joe's than Vegas. Cool. I really want Canada to get Trader Joe's. I get a lot of comments from a lot of my Canada people that they really wish they had a Trader Joe's, and I agree. I hear Aldi has really good like organic selection too, and again, pretty cheap. Elizabeth, thank you for popping on. Enjoy your meal. Oh, hi, Bear. Everyone say hi to Nate. Hi, Nate. Get back to work. Oh, Paula, that sounds amazing. Paula, you gotta post it on Instagram. I'm telling you. A bunch of sunflowers. See, that would be a good one to do. I love sunflowers. I didn't even think about doing that. I'm sorry, my hand's like right here. I'm just like, it's kind of holding up my head. Hi, Grace. That's awesome. Alyssa, what is like your guys' main grocery store in Canada? What's the hot spot? That's so cool. Hi, Melania. Melania Trump, hi. But yeah, what are you guys doing tonight? I realize tonight is Real Housewives of OC. Are any of you watching that? I feel like this is a terrible angle, but I actually have you guys propped up on my old laptop, and it's because so it popped up for the screen, so I have you like leaning against it, but I want to kind of shuffle. Actually, you know what? I need to get my charger. Hold on 1 second, timeout. Oh no, fail. I'll plug you guys in. I'm sorry if there's like a lot of noise from me doing this. Thank you, Melania. Love the Housewives. Yes, it's a guilty pleasure. It really is. Poor Nate. He has to like watch it when he's home too. But yeah, I watch the OC Housewives, the Jersey Housewives, Beverly Hills, and that's it. I think those are the three. Yeah, Beverly Hills is a good one too. Yep. I never got into Atlanta. That one's been around a long time though. I just didn't like when it started, so I kind of just never committed to that one. Yes. I feel like you guys are slipping. Cat's behind you. My hair looks like crazy right now. Tiny house shows. Don't you love those tiny house shows? They are so intriguing to me. I love following High Carb Hannah and her husband too, just for that. Just to see what they come up with for theirs. Melania, you tell them. Teen Mom is on tonight too. Yes, I have that on my DVR as well. Let's take a peek. The TV is behind you. And I do have my Beverly Hills 90210, like, you know, the 90s. All those are on there. But it's also Shark Week, guys. Let's not forget it's Shark Week. My kid is all about it, and I'm so excited about it that he is. Oh, Anna, that sounds really, really good. But see, really, I think that combo to make a smoothie without the ice cream would be amazing in itself. And you can make it like super, super thick. So, I mean, it would still be like an ice cream consistency. Sorry, I feel like I have the hiccups coming. Yeah, high carb Hannah. I wish she was posting more. I feel like recently, well, she did, I think, yesterday. But I feel like recently she hasn't as much. But I know she's super busy. She like launched a new app. And I'm sure she is frazzled, but I'm so excited for her. She definitely puts a lot of work into what she does. I remember, if you guys remember, I got her Lean and Clean ebook like December of last year, and she did a really, really good job with it. So she's forgiven if she doesn't post as much. I'm so glad I figured out this whole scrolling nonsense on my phone. I'm really bummed though. So I have this old, okay, I don't even know really what it is, but it's a Samsung tablet. And like, I don't even know the model. I really don't. But I'm going to have Nate look at it when he does get home, because I originally wanted to go onto YouTube here where it's a bigger screen and I could do the live stream from here. And it kept telling me to turn on the microphone, like before I could start, which makes sense. But then, so then it said like, you know, click, well, I'm going to show you. Well, like you probably can't, I don't know if it's going to mess with what I'm doing here, but it like, there was nowhere in my settings to do that. There was no microphone setting that it was telling me to turn on. It was so weird. So couldn't use this after all. So I'm on my phone. I just didn't feel like being in the office tonight. Oh, Debbie, yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, I'm glad I could keep you company, too. No, I haven't watched that yet. I need to. That must be where she is then, like you said. That's okay. That's so cute. A pig shrine. Aww. That's awesome. Oh, pigs. They just melt me. They just do. They always have. But yeah, Shark Week is on tonight too, like the new ones. We have Shark Vortex and Great Hammerhead Invasion. I love the titles. And then, yeah. What else? That's about it. We'll see. Hey girl, you made it on. I know that you, last time it was like crazy with the notification, so I'm glad that you got me on. Thank you, Betsy. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We have been, when I say we, Nate and I both, we have been vegan since basically February, March of 2016. So about a year and a half now. And in the beginning, it still wasn't like we were perfect with it. And even now, I think there's times where we found out we've messed up by, we didn't know. When we did even like the Cheesecake Factory mukbang about, I don't know, 2-3 months ago, one of the brown bread we had honey in it. We didn't know. Point is, we're not always perfect, but we try. But it's been about a year and a half. That's awesome. Yay, I'm glad you caught me on. Well, you're 11. Oh, that's so sweet. Aw. Well, I'm so excited that you will get one eventually. Yeah, for sure. You got to do it with her, though. You can do it, too. Hi, Melissa. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. Actually, guys, I haven't filmed for this week yet, as far as like, obviously I did the haul today, but I don't have another video for this week yet. I will, but I was wondering, what do you guys want to see next? What kind of videos? Like I said, though, I'm going to try tomorrow, hopefully, to do a, like, why we're vegan, why we went vegan, I should say, and how it's been for us with Nate. So maybe that, but what else would you guys like to see? I was thinking maybe another, like, what I eat in a day. Love Ellen Fisher. I just watched her new video tonight. I love her. I really do. And Family Fizz. I've never heard of them. I'll definitely check them out. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. I was saying, too, that last night I totally got caught up in watching a YouNow live stream, and that's how it feels. Like, you're just totally hanging out. So I've really been enjoying it, too. So my kiddo actually is in summer school, and he ends this week, though. It's a really, like, short, extended type program, and he goes back more so towards the end of August. So he'll go through this week, and then he'll have basically like a good 4 weeks off, or 3.5, and then he'll be back at it. Good night, cousin. Thanks for popping on. Yeah, I know a lot of you have requested for that type of video. That's like one of the most commonly asked questions, of like why we went vegan, and also like what kinds of things we have noticed, like changes from it and stuff. So definitely long overdue to do that, but I really just kind of wanted to do it with Nate because I thought it would be cool too. Obviously we've done this together, but also just to get kind of a male's perspective on it too. But it's just been really difficult lately with our schedules. Like, we see each other, but then not long enough, you know? But I'm going to definitely try tomorrow. Yeah, I need to get back in the kitchen and start doing more, like, recipes, too. I haven't really come up with a new recipe in a while. I need to do that. Keeping you up past your bedtime. I remember the kids used to start school, and me too, way back when, in September too, but they've kind of pushed it, like, back. Good night, Betty. Thank you for popping on. Hey, girl. So to be honest, I actually really did consider homeschool. I really did, for him back before he started school. As a lot of you know, our kiddo is in speech therapy still. He has come so far, and I mean, you guys have heard him too. I mean, he totally can speak. And again, he is 7 now, but he definitely had a delay, and it didn't come till later in life of how much he, you know, he didn't talk until he was around 3-ish. He had some words, but not a lot. And, you know, I just didn't know how well he would do in school and all that. And, you know, would homeschool be good for him? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I technically could do that. And so it was definitely a discussion for sure. But we also noticed with him that since he's an only child too, and to be honest, we just don't really have a lot of young kids in our family. Not really. We just knew that, like, we really wanted him to have the socialization too. But I also know that, like, with homeschool, there's a lot of activities you can totally get into, but I do think it's probably a little bit easier with when you have, like, multiple kids, because they have each other too to do activities with, and at least be in that same, like, age group. So that was kind of our deciding factor at the time too, of like, let's give, you know, like, public school a you know, a shot, and it's been working out well, but it's still not something that I'm, like, totally opposed to if needed, for sure. Well, that's kind of the background of, like, what my thoughts were based on kind of his needs. And so it's kind of got pros and cons, to be honest, because he is more social now for sure, which is great. Speech has come a long way, which is great. But because he's a little bit behind on the speech part and like even the comprehension part, that's a little bit tough in public school. That's so go, go, go. So he's in like some special like programs too to help him out. So he's kind of got a combo of like special ed and general ed, which has been working out great. But that's my concern though too, of like, I don't want him to always be behind. So kind of just playing it out since he's still pretty young. But anyway, sorry, it's a little tangent, right? I think that's a big one too, where everyone, for whatever reason, actually I'll share this with you guys in a minute, but everyone thinks that when a man goes vegan, that it's the wife making them. And maybe in some ways in the beginning it kind of is. I'm sure the wife comes up with the idea, but I don't think that's really true as far as making anyone. I don't think you can really make anyone, at least not long term. But we got this comment the other day on one of my videos. I don't even know which one. I don't remember. I just blocked it. But it was something like, if you're a man and you're vegan, you're a pussy, end of story. That's what it said. And I'm like, what? I mean, it's so stupid. But at the same time, it's not the first time I've really heard that. And I don't know what that's about. It's like, don't take away a man's meat. I don't know. But again, that's why I did think it would be cool to get like Nate's perspective to share that it's not like that. Hi, Melissa. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I definitely plan once our weather changes, seeing what's in season in our area for that time of year, fall, winter. But I would definitely want to like substitute stuff out in our garden for sure. But I don't know what yet either. I really don't. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Blue Love. I remember you said you homeschool. Right. And that's what I really wanted, was something more, to him and to work with him. But luckily with the programs that he's in within the school, so far that's been working out really well, where he has a lot more one-on-one and to work with him the way he learns. So far it's been a really good experience. But again, that was my concern too, and something we definitely keep our eye on in case we do want to do something different in the future. But I couldn't agree more. I think everyone's different. I think some kids will just like thrive through regular public school, no problems. And then some, they just need it's not even a matter of like more help or they're slower. It's not even that. It's just they learn differently, and public school doesn't typically cater to that. But luckily, like I said, right now where he's at has been working out well. Right, Paula. That's awesome that your kiddo's like totally caught up. That's awesome. That's so great. That's like really cool to hear, because our kiddo will be going into 2nd grade, so he's a little bit younger. And, we really don't know how long will he need these programs and what have you. But we have seen such a difference in him anyway that, I mean, it's been really, really good. So we're just kind of playing it out. I know. That's true. Real man shows compassion and logic. Motatha, hi. How do you go vegan when you're allergic to nuts? You know what? I'm sure in a way, like I know that there are people who are vegan and also gluten-free. And to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. But I think, and I also know that Betty, who was on a little bit ago, I know that she's not allergic to them, but she has to watch how many she eats for other reasons. And point is, I think it's still very possible. And are you allergic to like all types of nuts or just certain types? But I think you just have to get even more creative. I know a lot of the times you'll use like cashews or almonds and stuff for like making sauces. And I think a good substitute in that way though would be like tofu instead. And you'll get still like that creaminess. Because otherwise, to be honest, I don't even really eat... Tablets making noise. I don't even really eat nuts that often anyway. I really don't. Not really, unless I'm just not thinking about it. But I never really even just snack on them or anything. Good night. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Debbie. Sounds good. Anna, it sounds like you have a lot of the stuff you need. You should be good to go. You'll kind of learn with the piggy as you go of what works for you guys. Hi. You know, really to me, like with nuts and like what I substitute if you weren't going to eat those as far as the nutrition goes, I mean, yeah, they have some protein, but I feel like so many other things do as well that I don't really feel like if you're not someone who eats nuts, like you really have to worry about it too much, because there's still so many other foods that give you, you know, the vitamins you need. Anna, I would just say really what I would recommend if you're just starting out, to just really go slow with it. And I personally would suggest doing a lot of the fake out meats and fake out cheeses. And as much as they're really not the healthiest thing for you, but I think as a newer vegan, you kind of want to know that you're not cut off. Because I think what happens to a lot of people too is like, it's fun. It's fun. You're on this high of like, look at me. And then you kind of go, what can I eat? I miss this, or I want this again, and what have you. And I feel like if you just kind of start substituting with the fake stuff, you just kind of get used to the taste of different things, and then you can kind of start cleaning it up from there. But I just know that's kind of what we did. And really, I mean, sometimes we still buy those things, but we definitely don't nearly as often, and we kind of keep it really simple. I didn't know your kiddos had speech delay too. It's kind of like, I mean, obviously I don't wish it upon anybody at all, but it's kind of nice to know that, you know, you're not alone in it. Because as a mom, you just, of course, you feel like, what did I do wrong and all that. But, you know, again, everyone learns differently. That's so awesome, though. That's so great that he's like totally speaking in full sentences. That's awesome. And yeah, like I said, our kid still goes to speech therapy. He used to go once a week, and he's been going since he was 3, and he's, like I said, he's 7 now. I just turned 7, and he still goes, but he goes once every other week now. And really now it's not even like the speech is even what's focused on. It's actually like, she's awesome. His therapist is awesome. We love her. And but she'll work with him too on just like comprehension and they do all kinds of fun stuff now, and like just helping with like his focus even too. Anyway, we just love her. Yep, get creative, and you really don't need nuts. I really don't think you do. And I mean, really, when you think about it, it's kind of like if you're already allergic to them, you're not eating them now. So it's not like it's something that if you switch to going vegan, it's like another thing to give up. You know what I mean? You already have given it up. So I wouldn't stress about that one too much. Thanks, girl. Blue Love, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to try hard. I don't know if you were on when I mentioned it before, which is totally fine. I'm going to try really hard to film with my husband tomorrow, like our true story of why we went vegan and how it's been for us. But I do have a video that I did do like last year, called Being Vegan. And that one I kind of talked about it too, but it is pretty old now. But we'll try to get that one up, a newer one up, like this week for you guys. And if not, for whatever reason, we can't tomorrow, we'll definitely have that in the works coming soon. Protein is in definitely so many foods, for sure. Protein really, to me, it's kind of funny. It kind of gets a bad rep when you're vegan. Where do you get your protein? But really, a lot of stuff has it now. It really does. You know, it's funny is I don't think like, and the question was what was the moment that we decided we wanted to go vegan? And what's funny is I don't think there really was this like pivotal moment, because it was for health reasons in the beginning of like why we wanted to do it. There was no like, that's it, I'm doing it. Well, kind of, I guess, when we finally really did, but it was more of just watching so many documentaries and even YouTube of just watching all these people, and you kind of just watch and watch, and you just kind of don't say anything, you kind of take it all in, and eventually it was just like, well, hell, I can't like disprove that this is the better way to live, you know? So I don't remember there being like this aha moment of like, something like that really triggered it. But then of course once we did like dive into it, then we started watching even more documentaries and Earthlings and all that, and it was more of like that was that deciding factor of, yep, we made the right choice, you know. That's a cute idea, Anna. I love that. I don't know if I ever really, I think I've told you this, but, because our pig's name is Bumper. And then the reason his name is that is because we we got into like a little tiny, like we got rear-ended like last year. No, gosh, he's 2.5. So this was like 3 years ago. And it was really, really minor. We had a tiny little dent in our bumper, and the guy totally was like a hit and run. But again, it was very minor as far as like we were totally fine, but it was still wrong that the person did that. But luckily we were able to get his license plate. And so anyway, with all that said, we did make like an insurance claim and everything. Well, we got money to, not a ton, but money to fix the bumper. And I bought the pig instead. Bumper. That's how his name came about. That's the story. You know, I've been on a kick for breakfast ideas right now recently. I've actually, believe it or not, been on a kick. I had it this morning of oatmeal. I really have been enjoying oatmeal, but changing it up, you know, so it's not the same every day. And I say it like that because you guys know, like last year I was not an oatmeal girl because I hate the texture. I still don't like the texture, but I like load it up with all kinds of stuff. But oatmeal, and it's like a must to have it with like some type of nut butter on it. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. Hot for Food on YouTube is awesome. Yes. I love their recipes. I agree. I think fiber is actually really important, and I am completely guilty of doing really, really good on it and then not so good on it, and I can definitely feel it. And that one I feel like is a harder one sometimes, unless you're really eating super clean. A lot of items don't have as much as, you know, we really need. Those are cute names. I like Pumbaa. Riggs is cute too. Yoshi, that's cute. Thank you, Tiffany. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. You're vegan too. Awesome. That's a good one too. I've never really been a yogurt person myself, but many people are, and Nate loves like yogurt too, so that's a really good one. Yeah, and smoothies right now, acai bowls, that's like my gig, especially with summer because it's just brutal. It is. Oh, I'm so glad you guys could be on tonight. I've just been in like a really like just melancholy mood, and it's really cool just to be able to hang out with you guys. Hi, all the way in Germany. That's cool. Yeah, help Anna out. Which name out of all of those names should we go with? They're all cute. They really are. It'll probably come to you. When you see the pig, it'll come to you. When you were looking for it, Tiffany, at Meijer for $9, how do you remember like how many packages you got of the acai packs? Because it sounds a little bit high, but maybe not depending on how many came in it. But do you have a Trader Joe's? Because I get mine at Trader Joe's. It's a 4-pack of unsweetened acai frozen packets, and I love them. They're perfect. That's awesome. You can open your windows. Not me. Actually, you know what? I think maybe the weather might be on our tablet here. Let's see here. I'm so bad with this thing. I never use this thing. I'd actually really like my next big like purchase I want to make, guys, is I really want a MacBook. Probably the MacBook Pro. And I have my iMac computer, which I do everything with, like everything. That's my baby. But that's in my office area. But I would love to have the MacBook so that way it syncs very easily and everything for me. And I don't know. Whatever. I don't know, but I think it's still like 90. And that way I could easily do like live streams too with that and not have to be like stationed in the office and stuff. But I know it's kind of a crazy reason to have one. I'd use it for other things, but that's my next big idea. Oh, Trader Joe's 2 hours away. Yeah, that's kind of far. Yeah, oh, and the one at Trader Joe's of that 4-pack, just to kind of give you some perspective, is like $4.50. And again, you get 4. So I would say, depending on, again, how, it was only 2 packs. Oh, no, not for $9. That's a lot. That's a lot. Costco, if you have a Costco, mine doesn't sell them anymore, but they did. And so maybe yours would have that. And off the top of my head, I want to say you got 8 packs. And it was like $11, I think. But yeah, 2 packs for $9, that's pretty high. But they are good. Yeah, I agree. And what I like about the Trader Joe's acai packets is that they are unsweetened, because you really don't need it to be sweetened, because really when you add all your other stuff, you're good to go. And a lot of the acai packs actually come with like added sugar, so I don't want that. So really, I couldn't agree more with you. I'm going to pick you guys up for a second. As far as the why do vegans avoid fats and oils? So that's a big one that I'm really struggling with, to be honest, because in December last year, when I kind of followed the like lean and clean plan, I really kind of gave that up. And the reason why a lot of vegans do is because it's not the best if you are trying to lose weight. Now, if you're not someone actively trying, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. But really, you know, a tablespoon of oil is just like loaded with like calories. So again, on a weight loss level, that's why we kind of avoid it. But you're right, there are some benefits to it, I think, of healthy oils, like even avocados, you know, like that's healthy. But I struggle because I feel like I need, you know, I want to lose weight, and at the same time, I have a lot of like hormonal imbalances, and I feel like that I need those fats too to help that out. So it's a constant battle of knowing really what's the right answer. But I think that's really the main answer of why, sorry, my nose itches, people do avoid it, is to lose weight a little bit quicker. Oh, sorry, I like scrolled up too much. Yeah, I want that MacBook. I want it. Nate knows. Yeah, check out that haul today for sure. Yeah, definitely get them there when you do go then for sure. Stock up on them. Just throw them in your freezer. I wonder if Sam's Club has them. We have a Sam's Club here, but I have not been to it in years. So I wouldn't know off the top of my head if they do have it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Hey, Jorge! Gotta hang out. I know. I was so bummed when we couldn't make it to the potluck. I really wanted to do that. We had some like crazy weather then though, right? Right, you're right about the oils. Correct. Tiffany, I definitely try. Don't get me wrong, I'm no saint. I'm really not. But I do try, at least for, like I said, added sugars. Because there's really just not a lot of benefit to them, right? Sorry if I'm moving you guys. Andrew, hi! Yay! Do you guys remember Andrew? Andrew is the guy who always sends me amazing products because he works at Sephora and he's my like BFF, but he moved far away from me. Love you, boo. What are you doing tonight? We did last year. Was it last year? Yeah. We did the Bean Boozled challenge. That was Andrew. And the BFF tag. We did that last year too. Oh my gosh, my kid with Disneyland. I swear, if we do go again soon, I will absolutely, you guys come with us because my kid will not shut up about it. And I say it like that because we're kind of over it of hearing it, of like, let's get it together. Oh, hi, Coco. Ever since we got back, literally, I'm not kidding, guys, like he talks about it every day. And we woke up like kind of like early in the morning, like at 4:30 a.m. so to go when we went, and he's always saying, I'll wake up in the night, we'll wake up in the night and we'll go. And I'm like, do not wake up in the night and we will not go. Oh man, miss you, boo, always. Pua's now at the Modesto Disney store. I haven't found the damn pig. I still haven't found that pig. I still look. Miss Coco, they're saying hi to you. Well, could you at least try to open your eyes? Could you try? Did you say hi? Uh-huh. Life's hard. Yeah. Miss Coco, Miss Vocal, never fails. As soon as I turn on the camera, it's usually her just screaming in the background. But I love her. Anna. Mwah. I'm so glad that I can brighten your day, but bums me out. I don't want you to be sad, but I really appreciate that. I'm not going nowhere. A ferret. I had a neighbor, gosh, years ago when we lived in an apartment, and they had a ferret. It was pretty cool. Oh, Tiffany, thank you. You know what's funny, guys? I mentioned it today on my haul that I'm not 100% sure, but I think I may have an allergic sensitivity. I'll say more so a sensitivity. I bet that's a better word for it, to lavender. And the Trader Joe's Pure Spa or True Spa, whatever it's called, face wash I'd been using really for a while now has lavender in it. And I just feel like recently I've been really, really breaking out around my jawline, like more than normal. Cat. And so I stopped using it though about like 3 days ago, and my skin's doing a lot better. Now it's kind of healing from when it freaked out, but it is doing better, and I'm just wondering if that's what it was. So thank you. Oh, I am so excited for fall. Are you kidding? I can't. It needs to be here like yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm more of a winter kid, but although really I would say I actually like fall more, but sometimes where we live, we just don't get fall. Like it just goes from like super, super hot to cold. So I always say I'm like winter's my favorite season just to be on the safe side. No, I haven't watched that show called Younger. I haven't. What's it on? Is it on Netflix or what channel? My P.O. box would fit a Pua, but I do not want you to like go out of your way or spend a lot of money on me, but my P.O. box will fit a Pua. Oh, I could prop you up on my knee. This is good. Thank you, Anna. He's like, I have to show you him again in like Sunday's vlog, because you know how I mentioned too, he's losing his hair because that's what they do. And he's not completely bald. He really won't be too, because by the time he loses it all, he'll already get like new hair in. But he's so spotty. He's lost definitely most of it now, like along his sides, and he's just a little Dalmatian. Hi, Sasha. Brooklyn, very cool. Hi, Teresa. Doing the grandma thing. That's awesome. No worries. Pumpkin everything. Yes, Raquel, I agree. You know what's funny? I have to be honest. I've always loved the smell of pumpkin. Like, love. Can't deny that. But I've never been a real pumpkin like fan. I know. Slap me now. But actually though, last year I got like more into it. So I'm looking forward to it. But up until that point, I never really was into it. I've never tried the apple cider vinegar. Like, do you just kind of like dilute it with like water, or do you mix it with like a coconut oil? My best friend next door is like obsessed with essential oils, and I'm like totally like getting into it, but there is a lot of information to learn when it comes to them. And so right now I'm kind of just like letting her tell me her tips too of like what's working for her. But the only problem is she has more dry skin, I have more oily skin, but she's crazy. She makes all these concoctions, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just start paying her to make me stuff. On Hulu, okay. But it's on TV Land. No, I've never heard of that one. Yeah, now the drinking the apple cider vinegar, I've never really done too, but I've heard the same thing. But like, what's the best way to get that down? Do you just like mix it with water? Maybe that wouldn't be so bad then, but just to like drink it. Sasha, is the piggy going to get bigger? So to be honest, it's hard to truly like answer that 100% and know for sure. But the fact that he's 2.5 now, and Nate and I were just talking about this the other day, we don't feel like in the past like 6 months he's really gotten that much bigger. I should probably look back on vlogs and to really like know like the perspective, right? But we both said we didn't think he's really gotten like that much bigger. And so I think he's about there. I do. And so I hope he's about there too. So I think we're getting there. I don't know his weight, to be completely honest now, because obviously we can't really weigh him here anyway. But since we are going to have to do like the whole tusk, like filing them down at the vet, I'm sure he'll get weighed there and we'll be able to give a true number. But we think he's over 100 pounds for sure. Or at least, or around that range, at least. I'm going to have to check out this younger show. It's a big pua. Well, so what it is, my P.O. box really isn't that big, but it happens often to me is if there's ever anything you guys do want to send me, that don't feel obligated at all, just throwing that out there. But it's a kind of a small box. But what they do is they'll actually put a tag, like a shipping tab, in there, or they'll put it in another big box and then leave a key to that big box in mine. It's kind of confusing, but it's not. And if not, then they actually just hold it for me and they'll put like a label and I just go do that. So point is, there's really not rules on how big something is because they have other ways to do it. Oh, hold on. Favorite Netflix series? Mine is Stranger Things. Yes, I love Stranger Things too. It's a really, really good one. It was one of those shows that like literally we didn't watch until like way later from when it came out. And we finally did, and we kind of binge watched it, and it was one of those shows that like you watch the first episode and you're like, why do people really care? I don't really get it. And then like right at the end of the first episode, it's like, well, let's watch the second one, see what happens. Well, let's watch the third one. And it totally just hooked you. And they just released the trailer for season 2, which will be in October. Good night, girl. Good luck at your interview. That's awesome. I want to hear about it. Teresa, what did you do? You just start over tomorrow. I still love you. And I might have missed it, but do you dilute the apple cider vinegar with like a coconut oil or a just water? And how's like the smell of it? Because like I get it's gonna be strong at first, but like once it kind of dries down, does the smell kind of go away too? Because that would drive me nuts too if it like kept a lingering scent. You're still up because you love hanging out. But go to bed. If you have an interview too? Or you just need to go? Raquel, garden is doing really well. We got that huge zucchini last week. But what's so funny is the plant is like massive. Cat. But really, there's not a lot of zucchini in it, at least yet. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is like, I'm not seeing a lot, and then it's like going to all come at once. But it's doing good, and we definitely have been getting a lot of cucumbers, and I've just been giving them to the pig, to be honest, because I'm not really a cucumber person anyway. I pretty much planted those for him. So I've been like picking him one a day. He loves it. You got a piggy candle? That's cool. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you. My vegan sister. Yes, I just watched the season 2 trailer yesterday. I love that they incorporated Michael Jackson into it, the song. What's another thing we've been watching on Netflix? Maybe we haven't. We just started Ballers. That's on HBO, though. That was last night. We like that show. You have to be kind of into football and the jockiness and all that, but it's pretty good. Have a good night, babe. With water, dilute it. I'm going to have to try it. The smell goes away. Okay. Hi, Paula. Nate does kind of work different shifts. He really does. It is a little rough. I mean, we just haven't, to be honest, there's not like it's a big secret or anything, but we, remember last year, because I know you've been following me long enough to know this, remember last year he switched jobs and, you know, he was kind of out of work for about a month, and when he got the job he has now, which he's a store manager, you know, it's been good. It works, but he's still very actively looking for other things. And, yeah, so my point is there's not a secret, but we just kind of have kept it kind of quiet of like what he's doing now and stuff, because we really think it's possible it's going to change soon. And I just don't want it to get all confusing of like, well, I thought he was here and blah, blah, blah. Point is, when he's settled, we'll totally share where he's at. But yeah, in the meantime, he does work sometimes opening shifts, sometimes night shifts. It gets old. It does. Yeah, I remember. And you know what? You're right. And although I eat so much cleaner than I ever did, I'm not perfect, and I still will eat or even have a diet soda and stuff and like processed foods, and you know. Good night, girl. Thank you so much. Mwah. Love you. That's what I always say, Teresa. I'm surrounded by testosterone. I know. That's what I'm saying here too. Besides me and Coco, it's all males. I love doing these like live streams though, because we can just like chill. All the girls, just chill. Story of your life. I get it. I do. Becca, that is very much dedication, but I hope you are okay. Please don't share anything that you don't want to share, but are you okay? And we will definitely keep our fingers crossed for you. I have not seen the show Parenthood, but I know my best friend next door loves it. And it was, again, one of those shows that we just didn't get into when it first came out, and it's just kind of gone forgotten. But I've heard that, so, but Netflix, we'll have to look for it on Netflix, but I hear it's a good one. Anna, that'd be a cute name for Stranger Things. Oh my goodness. Becca, we're thinking of you. I hope it's very fixable with not too much going on. Love you, Teresa. Thank you for popping on. Andrew. Yes, Sour Patch Kids, as far as I know, are totally vegan, and sometimes we just have to indulge. Absolutely. By the way, guys, my friend Andrew here, he went vegetarian. Gosh, when did you do this now, Andrew? I know it's been months, But you pretty much eat vegan too, which is just awesome. And you're doing like so good with it. So good. He sends me like texts and pictures of like his meals, and I'm like, look at you eating all better than me. Love you, Becca. Keep us posted. Speaking of teeth stuff too, I have to go to the dentist again this week, my final filling, and then I have to go 2 more times for the actual cleaning. We're about there, girls. We're about there. What is it with cats and throw up? What is it? They can go like days without it, and then boom. Yeah, see, I hear you cry a lot in that show, and, you know, but those are always the best shows. Andrew, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, January, that's right. Duh, it was like the first part of the year. Okay, I'm shifting. I love how I came on and my hair was like sopping wet, and we're dry. Yeah, Sour Patch Kids. What's another good one? Red Vines, I believe, the licorice. Those are vegan too. What's another good candy? Skittles, I think, right? Skittles. Oh, Sasha. Just stay in the bathroom. Don't go out. Yeah, Skittles. I thought so. What did I have not too long ago? Maybe it was just Skittles. Oh, goodness. Dots and Airheads. Oh, Airheads. I think that's what I had too. Andrew, Skittles. Run now. Go out and get them. Yeah. I want to say Skittles maybe like didn't used to be, but they are now. Chico Sticks. I remember those. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm still a child at heart, and sometimes when we go to the movies and stuff, I'll totally get like the kids tray of like the popcorn. And I remember I was super bummed because it showed on the picture, like the last time we went, that you got a little package of Skittles. And I was like, this is perfect. I have my tiny little bit of soda, have a little bit of popcorn, and some Skittles. I was so excited. And then they gave me the tray and it had like fruit snacks. And I was like, where's my Skittles? And they didn't have them. And of course, most fruit snacks, and those ones did too, they were gelatin. Fail. All right, one second here. I need water. Sorry, my hand's in the way. I've been having like crazy dry mouth. Yeah, Sour Patch Kids are good. Swedish Fish, those are good ones too. Oh man, we're all gonna be like getting those late night, like running out to the gas station. We're not proud. It happens though. Yes, the Annie's, the fruit snacks are vegan. You're right. I remember Costco used to carry them, and I haven't seen them there recently at all. What else? I should have grabbed a snack, in fact. Oh, my goodness. I wish it wasn't hot, guys. I just really want to open my windows and have a breeze, and that's just not happening. Don't be a downer. No, you're right. You're right. You are correct. But you know, gosh, palm oil is so hard to avoid. If we're talking, you know, eating kind of processed crap foods, palm oil is hard to avoid. Sasha, it's horrible. I hate the heat. I really do. Hi, Stephanie. I do. It's just been so hot, and it's been like 100-degree days for like a week, like straight, and our like lows get to like the high 70s for like an hour. It's horrible. Pigs are one of the like smartest animals in the world too. They really are. It can be really tough sometimes because they're little escape artists too. So Sasha, I'm sorry, I should have given an update on the fires on the vlog, because I realized later I really hadn't. So I don't know the true like update really. Excuse me. But last I heard, the town is allowed to come back now. Like, people are allowed to go back to their homes. The ones that are still standing. There was, I guess, a bunch of homes that was, affected by it. But it could have been a lot worse, I guess. And I think it's like 50% contained-ish, which isn't like wonderful, but I think I don't know a lot about that kind of stuff, but I think they have it pretty much contained and letting it burn in a safer area. They're pushing it, So it is definitely better, for sure. And so even our skies around us is better. Right, Andrew. You don't know hot. Now, I do have one of you on here that lives near like Coachella area, and she says it's like 120 degrees like all the time. I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, Steph, that's what we're saying. It's just so hot. Stephanie is like an hour from me. Andrew, stop bragging. Yeah, the fires it was awful. It really was. Yes, and Anna, they have the mindset of a 2 or 3-year-old for like their whole lifespan, not just until they're 2 or 3, forever. They really do. They love hard and they get pissy hard. They really do. Yeah, the ash on our cars, it's crazy. It's so crazy to think that we're getting that here like hours away. Yeah, what about our Hawaii? Did you hear about that fire in the Hawaii one too? Not good. Not good at all. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, you totally could. You totally could, like, bake cookies outside right now. Eggs, all that, right? Like, it's crazy. It's brutal. I feel so bad for, like, the animals and stuff, but they're totally fine because they have their pools and stuff. But, I mean, geez, it's just, like, it doesn't let up. I love you, Andrew. Yes, can't wait till you come visit me. Mwah. Good night, love. We usually get together like once a year at least now, and always look forward to it. Oh, wow. Isn't that crazy that like Oregon, which really isn't far from us, it's above us, and we have this heat wave and fires, and they have storms. Yes, the swimming pigs. I've never done that myself, and I've seen like the videos and pictures of it, which is so cool. Right? Your lower bar melted? Oh, that sucks. See, that's just not right. It shouldn't be that way. Yeah. I remember they did that whole pig, like swimming with the pigs, on like an episode of like The Bachelor or Bachelorette, like a few seasons ago, I think it was. I remember I saw that and I was like, well, I can just go see my pig every day. But no, it's pretty cool. That would be like a cool experience. Yeah, I gotta eat it still. I would have too, for sure. When the air comes on, guys, like, is it super loud, or is the audio okay? Because, I mean, we have to turn up our TV and stuff. It's serious when it comes on, because it's kind of loud. So I hope it's not too bad. Yes, Steph, I know. We gotta do it. It's so hard to, like, get schedules worked out for sure, but I would love to meet you. Good night, Paula. Thank you for hanging out. I will definitely do this again. Orange and lime. I haven't tried that. I'm going to have to totally look for that. Love you, Paula. Sasha, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, I'm glad it's not too bad. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we just be bitching over here when it comes on. We can't hear our stuff. See, I love like all marine animals. Actually, truth be told, if you ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, like when I was a kid, one of the very first things I ever said was a marine biologist. And then I realized that they all live in the ocean, that as much as I'm fascinated by them, I'm completely terrified of the ocean. Like, I mean, I love to go, and I love the beach, and I love that scene. I'm terrified of all the ocean creatures, but like I'm still obsessed. Like, I mean, I got all my shark weeks. I'm obsessed with sharks. I love them, but like the joke is, like, I respect them so much I stay completely away from them because I'm scared of them. But I'm that person that if you take me to a beach, I go like ankle deep and that's it. But I have to admit, to be with dolphins would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think it's more of this fear of like there's no bottom, like it's, you can't see. We did Nate and I did do not scuba diving, but like snorkeling. We did that in Puerto Rico, and that was like 6 years ago now. And I conquered a fear on that one, and I have to admit, it was a pretty incredible experience, but I was nervous. I was very nervous. That was definitely like a fear of once in a lifetime, gonna do it, and I'm glad I did, but that was tough. Okay, cool. Awesome. Cool. But I love all the, like, ocean animals. Like, I just love them. I think they're so fascinating. I'm glad you guys could be on, because I know it's kind of late, especially for those of you that don't live in California too. I mean, it's already 10 p.m. here almost, and so I know a lot of you are even like a 2 or 3 hour difference. So I'm glad you could be on. It's a little bit easier typically for me to come on at night once my kiddo's asleep and stuff, but I know it might be a little more ideal sometimes in the day, but that's the reason why. Really? That's so cool that they got to do that, but that sucks you didn't. Right, it's like not seen in the water. Yeah, and there could be snakes in there and that kind of thing. No. You know what's funny is, I don't know if you know this, but I don't think I've mentioned it really, but I used to have a snake. Now, it's funny is I am kind of afraid of them, but the one I had a ball python, which really is one of the most common pet snakes. And he never struck at me, never bit me, nothing. He was very gentle, and I loved him. But overall, most snakes, no, I don't want a part of it. Thank you for coming on. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so glad you caught me on here. Thanks for hanging up late with me. See, I had a good night now. Oh, damn. Yeah. The HOA fees are no joke. Like, we don't have any where we live, but it's crazy what they cost for those that do. It is. Hi, Sarah. The garden's doing really good. I'm just waiting for, like, the zucchini to really take off because it's one of, like, the biggest plants in there. And we got a huge, huge one. If you saw my vlog, huge. But that's, like, the only one in there. It's the weirdest thing. So it's doing good, but I'm just still waiting for a lot of stuff to start really, like, coming in. But it's good. I pretty much try my best to water it every night, too, by hand. It does get a little bit from the sprinklers that come on, like, 3 times a week, too. But I know that it may not hit, like, all of it perfectly. So I do try to water it every night, at least every other night, but pretty much every night. I do. Well, girls, I probably should pop off since it's 10 p.m. We probably should all go to bed. But I really, really am glad that you guys could come on. And I will totally continue to do these if you guys enjoy them too. And I'm totally going to get Nate in on one of these too, especially even if he works for the day, but he'll be home at night or whatever. We'll both, like, hang out with you guys. You can grill us, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to try to tomorrow. I'm going to be a busy schedule, but I'm going to try tomorrow too to pop on to my Facebook and do a live, like a get ready with me or something. So if you're interested in that, we can just hang out and chat. It will be not formal at all. And it'll be on there. But my Facebook is facebook.com/KimberlyFlanaganYT. So if you want to follow me there, I will do my best to do that for sure. Thank you, Stacy. Good night, girls. Thank you so, so much. Mwah.